Chrisean, sweetheart, I was not clowning your child, my grandchild. It's time to just say what it is so that you can stop being embarrassed and harboring that guilt. I literally spoke what I saw because I was in shock. I was not trying to say anything bad about your son for clout. That's you. You use my son for clout. I'm not using your son for clout.
Now, are you aware of the health challenges that Chrisean Jr. possibly has?
It was to my understanding that he had a hernia at birth, and it was to my understanding that the doctor or whatever medical professionals at the time of his birth, they had stated that he would need medical treatment like surgery, steroid injections, etc. in order for him to start developing properly.
Since the streets actually called CPS on her due to her request, word has simply spread, kid, that Crowan is going nuts.
Keep calling CPS or police. I don't care. Keep calling them. Call.
Based on their evaluation, sources claim that Junior will likely be taken from her and given to Blueface's mother, Carissa. It should not be surprising to those who know that Carissa would be unhappy with this arrangement, given her relationship with Chrisean has not always been the finest. Like water and oil, they don't mix, and this has been true since antiquity. The first is that while Crescent is full of drama, Carissa seems to just love attention. So she had to get caught up in the drama somehow. At the end of the day, they just end up fighting with each other. But although these two have been bouncing back and forth, coming for themselves in one way or another, Junior is the real victim, who endures the pain in silence. Since his birth, he has had to deal with health problems. Sources claim that Junior experienced mental and physical health issues. The physician who delivered him, however, only verified that he had a hernia.
Any metal bronze implants or anything like that?
No, he's healthy other than the hernia.
Awesome.
You guys have tissue. I'm gonna get 10 tissue.
Awesome. And you said no allergies, correct?
Correct.
Love it. Alright. Perfect.
I do.
Two types of hernias are currently available. Another is the umbilical hernia, which is more or less prevalent in babies and happens around the belly button. Next is the area of the groin, which is where the inguinal hernia happens. This specific type of hernia was identified in Junior. One of the reasons for this hernia is prematurity. Additionally, if the research is correct, the risk of having a premature baby increases if pregnant women drink alcohol and eat insufficiently. Thus, it makes sense to believe that Junior's hernia would have been exacerbated by Croissant's amicable relationship with a bottle throughout her pregnancy. Blueface even posted a picture of Junior's hernia online after launching into a rage about it. Now remember that I said he had an inguinal hernia, which is located in the groin, and so you know exactly what was shown. The worst thing about the picture is that Blueface had no qualms about sharing it. He wrote, "It's my son," as well. Who is going to tell me to stop debating or to quiet up if I want to publish? Right now, the entire situation could have been resolved amicably. In contrast, Blueface and Chrisean always made their whole business available for everyone to see, read, and hear. Crush immediately replied to Blueface, saying that he was peculiar for his actions and more. According to Crowan, Blueface also possesses pictures of his other son Javon's private areas. She consequently called him a freak and used other derogatory terms to characterize his behavior.
Swear to God. So tell little baby you have a crush on him. Tell him you want to him, not me. And let him know, and let the world know, you're a weirdo. You posted your son. Okay, post Javon pictures that you have in your phone, from his phone. When Javon took pictures in his phone of his, you sent them to your phone. Post that, Blueface. Post your other son's pictures that your son took. Not the one that and I wanted you to be concerned about your son too. Post your other son. Post his, so we can know how his dick's supposed to look. Huh? Exactly, that's weird. You're doing weirdo shit. You're doing pedophile shit. You're doing gay shit. I don't stand for that. You need to go to hell. Today. You need to go to jail. Today.
We already know that Chrisean might not be the best mom for Junior, but it seems like she is slowly becoming a protective mother who wants to be as close to her child as possible. The reality that change is both possible and very difficult cannot be overstated, even though she still fails sometimes. It's also possible to claim that Carissa is even less qualified to be a mother than Chrisean, because we all witnessed Blueface's initial transformation. Second, the way Carissa consistently manages to be actively involved in Blueface's business has led to suggestions that she has a Jocasta complex with relation to her son. To debunk the falsehoods, Carissa thought it would be helpful to compare Blueface and her spouse.
I don't mind if y'all say stay out his business. I don't mind if you say weird stuff. Just don't be saying the stuff about I want to sleep with him. That's just going too far, okay? I got my own over here, and it's bigger than my son, okay? So we gonna get that all cleared up for y'all. And if y'all need me to post that D.
Your husband is not bigger than mine on Psy. Stop saying that, Blue added, indicating that he had also decided to join the I circus. Not to mention the day when Blueface and Jaden Alexis, his second baby mom, invited strippers to their house for a small celebration for their child, Javon. Then, rather than looking for a snack, Blueface invited Javon to come watch the strippers in the living room.
Booty cheeks out here, you in here looking for chips. You ain't gay, is you? Casual day. Son, come here. It's booty cheeks out here, you in here looking for chips. And Slim Jims. You ain't gay, is you? Huh? Are you gay? You ain't gay, right? My man. My dog. Y'all sit right here while I go fondle with these young women for a little bit, all right? You in charge.
I got two little monkeys jumping in the bait. One fell off and bumped the bitch. Hey, this is so good, make a bitch special lady. I can tell the bitch a lie, she's gonna believe it.
When Crone found out that CPS was thinking of having Carissa take custody of Junior, she had excellent reason to lose it. This leads us to the conclusion that the entire family is a freak show. Even while Chrisean was incarcerated, she refused to give Junior to Carissa. Instead, she had her friend March take care of him the whole time. The idea that Carissa now wants custody of him is absurd, because we know Crone won't put up with that. This situation is currently on the verge of a complete collapse. Here are some people's thoughts about it. Carissa is terrible, expressed this person. 100,000%. She only cares about herself. For instance, there is no need to take Croissant Porter, his mother, and his alleged grandmother to court. Carissa has no right to custody since she is always defaming Rock, and taking his mother to court to take him away from her. Another person said, Carissa hates Croche. She knows that removing Junior is the only way to make her suffer, and she genuinely wants to see her suffer. Everyone can see Carissa's mental instability. She has and still does. To hurt Croissant? Perhaps. In all honesty, Carissa is utterly crazy. Why does she interfere with everything Crow does? As her son has already said, she was a bad mother. Check out what she said about Junior. She is so jealous that she can't keep Crow under control. It has gone too far. Things have gotten out of hand. She is in dire need of assistance. Everything she says is about Croche. I think she is truly in love with her child, Blueface. When she is with him, she is not behaving like a normal mother. This person concluded by saying, Carissa is not a suitable mother. She shouldn't receive any kind of loan from the court. I would not let her watch my dog. We would also want to know what you think. Do you think Carissa would be a better mother? Or that Junior would be better off staying with Croc? Please let us know in the comments. The next video is equally untidy, so don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons.